100K a day series, so we up 128K. Just as a recap, that's me treating every single day of my track and field journey as if I got paid $1,000 to live it up until day 1,000. Today is Sunday, typically max velocity day, but since I'm nursing this injury, what I did was I set up my cones to do take like a 45-step 100 meter and really focused on stride length at about 50% intensity, just to let my body know, all right, this is how much force I'm gonna need to produce to get from point A to point B. And I think it's really important to know that, just to know how much force I need to add. And then like step one is seeing how much force I need to add with this stride length. Step two is gonna be efficiency. So moving efficiently, coordination as well. So efficiency and coordination is phase two of that. So we get the stride length, because the thing is my legs and body itself is strong enough to get to 100 meters in 45 steps. It's just my brain doesn't know what to expect. It doesn't know how to signal my legs and basically tell it, hey, this is how you need to run. So that the first step is that stride length, and then the second step is going to be that stride length, the force production. The second step is going to be coordination and efficiency. So cleaning it up, making sure that my arms and legs are moving in sync and everything, upper body, lower body, core stays tight and engaged. And then step three would be frequency. And the thing about me is I can always be sure that once I know what I'm doing, I'll be able to add a really good turnover rate. I've always been a quick person. So just making sure I learn the skill of being able to go from, again, point A to point B with this stride. I think this drill is going to be really helpful for me. And I like the cones right now better than wickets, because I don't want to be that high off the ground, to be honest. I like to stay pretty low to the ground. If I can, even in my top end speed phase, if I can stay relatively low to the ground while covering this distance, I mean, that's better for me. I think that'll get me from point A to point B, spending less time going up and down and just more that way. But yeah, it was hard. Like I split up the first 60 meters. I split it up, and I used the progression that coach gave me. It was like a 10-10 100 meter progression, and it was cones, stride length set up for 44 meters, and that's like the drive phase and transition, or at least the beginning to middle of the transition. And then I just spaced them out a bit more, 2.3 meters for the rest of the 100 each. So each step is 2.3 meters, or I think 8 feet and 5 inches. And that's a solid stride length. I mean, it gets you to 100 meters in 45 steps. And that's an elite stride length there. So I'm just going to keep on working that. I think what I'll do is, when I'll do that every Tuesday, I think I'll also do that every Wednesday. I'll set the cones up to work stride length on Wednesdays as well. I'll do that after I do the 200s, or before I do 200s, to get my body warmed up. And then I'm probably going to, honestly, do it every time I go to the track, because I can. Well, besides Saturday. Only I won't do it a Saturday, which is acceleration. I just keep that short. But Sundays as well on max velocity, where I do 200s and then 100. And then after that, work on stride length and coordination, because I think that'll be the best way to do it. 3 times a week. It's not really that high intensity of work. So I think I can add that amount of volume. But that's going to be all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.